Daijahn, you're talking to a couple Richmond natives.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing good. Which part of Richmond did you grow up in?
Northside Highland Park.
All right. You went to Hermitage?
Yes, sir. Hermitage and Henrico High School.
Okay. All right. So what's it been like? I guess first time we've talked to you since you transferred from Shepherd. What was that like transferring from there and walking on to Liberty and earning your place here with the program?
I could say the COVID, having a COVID year, it really helped me in the best. Like, I know it didn't help a lot of people, but that free year really helped a lot of people in the transfer portal. And it kind of made it real smooth with Coach Hunley really just talking to me and guiding me through the steps. And then Christy Bites and Miss B, she was helping me a lot. So they made the process real smooth, and it was a very good transition.
Do you spend all of last year on the sidelines working with them? Because I noticed Coach Hunley had mentioned you had transferred, I believe, in training camp. And do you spend all of last year just learning the system and growing and developing your body?
No, sir. I transferred. I entered the portal around September. I got to Liberty around January. So right when everybody came back from the bowl game, I was coming back too. So it was basically a lot of new people on campus, the new freshmen coming in, people from JUCOs, and we all came together. So when we got here, we was just conditioning with Coach Dom every day. One conditioning, he taking us through it. Like, so, other than that, yeah, that's basically it for real, for real. And then I just stayed. I stayed with them through the whole spring and summer workouts, and then fall camp. It was here, and I had that injury in fall camp, so that kind of set me back a little bit, 3 weeks back. But other than that, yeah, I've been here since January.
Hey, Daijahn, it's John Manson from A Sea of Red. You mentioned your injury there you had in fall camp. We had heard a lot about you from coaching staff in the spring and in the fall. How disappointing, how frustrating was it for you to have that setback at such a critical time when you're trying to, make a name for yourself, make an impact, and get out there on the field on Saturdays?
First thing I'm gonna say, everything happens for a reason. God got a plan. So at first, my mental was not right in the first couple hours and the first day after they told me, after I got my MRI, and they told me it was torn meniscus, and they gave me a decision: did I want to take it out or did I want to replace it, repair it? And that surgery was 5 months, and the one that I did was only a month. So after a couple of days of talking to all my coaches, talking to Barry, they just really helped my mental and got me right. So I really wasn't looking at it as a negative. I took it as a positive to help my teammates more, get my faith with God better, and just really sit back and evaluate, because maybe God was just telling me, you need to slow down. You've been going so fast. Now let's set you back and see how you react from this. And then after that, once I figure out that God got a plan for me, I just really was in a good state of mind.
So with your meniscus, did you allow it to heal? How did that process go? Like you said, it was just 1 month compared to 5 months.
Yeah, so they took it out, and next day I'm in the treatment room, and we getting it. We getting it. We doing leg raises, the little stuff. We icing it because it was very swollen. So we was just icing it a lot the first day, just getting my movement back. And Barry, Tanner, Alex, all of them, they was really like just helping me like day by day. They just with me, right by my side. Come on, let's do this. Let's do that. We need to do this. Did you do this yet? I'm like, nah, go ahead, go do that. So they really helped me, and we was just getting it. We was just getting it. So I got cleared in 2 weeks. 2 weeks I was cleared, but then we was coming back that Campbell week. Is like, why get another week of just straight practice, see if you really ready. And then my first game back was Troy.
How do you feel you've adjusted to this team and being in a position where now you're, I guess, the number 3 corner with Marcus transferring out? That you've seen your role go from not sure where you are after the injury to now you're in that rotation.
I would say everything has been going very good. I can't say nothing been bad because it's just a blessing. Like everything, to the coaching staff, to my teammates, to my brothers, it's just all a blessing. Everything. So it's been very good.
How much has some of the other guys in your corner room helped you out? You know, a guy like Chris Meganson, who's been at Liberty for a little while now, or Deron Lowe, or Jimmy Fox, or some of those guys. How much have they helped you through this transition?
Okay, I would say Deron, he's the head guy of the group, and we all look up to him, and he keeps everybody in the right state of mind. He keep everybody pushing. So I really looked up to D'Lo, and D'Lo got a lot of game experience at a D1 level too. So just little stuff like hitting at the ball. Me, I'm just gonna try to make the tackle. He like make the tackle and hit the ball. So it's just little stuff D'Lo did. C-Mag got me right with a lot of plays, most definitely. Like he helped me with the playbook, and me and C-Mag clicked off like my first week out here before we even got into practice. Me and C-Mag was working out on the field already. Me, C-Mag, Marcus, Q, everybody. So they really played a big role in my process.
DeAnthony, when I've seen you at practice a few times, you have I think your undershirt under your jersey has a hashtag, and I don't remember exactly what it says, but it says RIP someone. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
All right, so my shirt, it say rest in peace, mama. My mama died in 6th grade due to kidney failure. So I'm just living on her legacy, trying to make her proud. And recently, my grandmother, that was like my next mama. That was the closest person to me, other than my mama. She just died in March, and she died on my mother's birthday too. So just dealing with all that adversity, it just helped me become who I am today, and it just really made me a stronger person. And I just really want to make them proud day in and day out, every day. Just whenever I'm down, I just think about what will my grandma do, what will my grandma say, what will my mama do, what will my mama say. So I just look at it like that.
What was your mom and grandma's name?
Virginia Pear and Latasha. My grandma named Virginia Pear, mama named Latasha Pear.
When your mom passed away, did you go live with your grandma, or did you live with them?
So at the time in 6th grade, my grandmother and my mother was living together with me, my two little brothers, and my sister. So we all was living in a house in Henrico County. They moved us from Northside and moved us to Henrico County so we could have a better chance at sports in the county. You know, football in the county kind of a little better than football in the city. So they got us to Brooklyn Middle School and just let me start my journey there. So when my mother died, I just stayed at the house with my grandma still. It was like basically the same thing, just missing one.
You said that that was in 6th grade when you lost your mother,
Yes, sir.
and your grandmother was when?
March 5th of this year.
This year.
Yeah.
So would you, as someone who lost a parent as well, I know that there's people that you lean on at that point. Who would you say that you leaned on? Obviously your grandmother, but who are some people that you've kind of leaned on in life?
And would you say in 6th grade or this March after the death in March?
Both.
Both?
Just kind of throughout your life.
Okay, in 6th grade, I would say my grandmother for sure. Grandma and my whole family. My whole family was there. My grandma for sure, like 100%. Like that's always been my best friend. And my grandma really was like my right hand man. So, and then this year, March, I would say just Liberty, the whole team. Like when they seen me, I was at the first week of spring practice. I got that call. I went home that Friday, so practiced 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I missed the whole next week of spring ball, and I was doing very good. And they was just sending me texts day in, day out, sending me texts like, I hope you're okay, call me if you need me. Everybody, to not even people I even met on the team yet, was showing so much love. Coach Freeze, everybody. And when I came back, Coach Hunley and everybody, they just opened me up with a big hug. And after that, it was just, I can't really, my pain is still there, but it's easier to express it. Well, it's easier to go through it because I'm away from home. I'm with a whole new family. And they dealing with certain stuff, but they not dealing with what I'm dealing with. So when I get around them, it's all laughing, smiles, and joy. But when I'm at home, it's still laughing, smiles, but it's a little pain in there, and you feel it. But out here, it's like new home, new house, new field. It's just everything new. So they really helped me, Coach Freeze, Coach Hunley, and my teammates out during March incident.
What do you want to do? Obviously, I'm sure you want to play football as long as you can, but whenever that door closes, what do you want to do?
When that door closes, I want to help my community and help the younger kids my age that's going through stuff and help all athletes that really just want to figure out a way and don't know how to figure out that way. Like, they just stuck, and I really want to just help people. That's really what I want to do after football, even doing football. Like, I want to train little kids back at home, start training facilities, open up barbershops for kids with a training facility in it. Like, just stuff out of my mind. Like, it's a lot of stuff that's on my mind, but mostly just helping everybody and just giving back.
Hey, Daijahn, I want to know, you mentioned how the COVID year helped you. Were you in school during that time at Shepherd, or how did that work out in terms of entering the transfer portal, then eventually getting to Liberty, like you said, during the winter of this past year?
Okay, so I went to Shepherd in August. They told us our season was canceled, but they said they still wanted some of the captains up there to just help workouts a little bit and just be up there. So I went up there in August, and around September, I found out my grandma had cancer too. So that was the reason why I really wanted to transfer to and go home so I could be with her as long as I can. So I left around September, and I was just at home training. I wasn't doing no classes. I was just at home training every day, and I got that call from Coach Hunley, and I just took my opportunity, walked on here, got all my grades right. This summer, 23 credits in one summer, me and Miss B. That's why, like, Miss B, she play a strong role in everything that's going on with me. Everything, to me on the field, to even while I'm sitting right here in front of y'all right now, because of Miss B, Coach Hunley, Coach Freeze, and everybody. But, yeah, so it was an easy process.